It would also mess up our streak. That's not within the confines of our streak rules here. Let's just boot up a run and see what we got. Oh, we do not know how much health we have. I don't know what the fuck. Okay. I don't know what is my hair. You look a little bit like a fuckboy now that you have lost weight and have blonde hair. Thank you. I'm feeling a little homo. Okay. You know what? We'll let that by because that's embarrassing for you. Oh no, it doesn't even let it. It auto-modded you right out of there. Yeah, we got a fro. You and Eden have the same hair. No, look. There's like a whip. What do you mean? That's a straight up fro right there. What does this thing do? What the fuck? Brown note. Simply Diamonds, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. So yeah, today we're getting sponsored to play Dice a Lot. It's a Yogscast game that just recently came out. It's like a roguelike dice progression roguelike game. It looks really cool. And we're getting paid to play it. So if you guys want to help support the channel and get us sponsored to play games that are cool, you can click on our link for Dice a Lot just below the channel. Get an early start. We're not going to be playing until like 8 o'clock. But the game looks really cool, and I'm excited to check it out. I usually take any roguelike that looks fun. As far as sponsors. Bit to screen. Now it's fucked up. Wait, what? My Isaac screen seems to be overscanned. Now I fucked it up. Okay. That's because of the mod. It's a bug with the mod when you get a floor where you can't see your health. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. I think it's just bugged whenever you can't see your health. It does that. It looks like it's giving the new symbols of protection from the newest patch. So it must be a bug with the newest patch or something. I think I'd rather have a red patch. Ooh. I like you, Thanja. The little fellas. You Vanja. Miss Vanjie. How is everybody's Friday going? It's weekend time, baby. Time to party. I think TwitchCon is soon, isn't it? Like next week? We'll be here streaming. I wish I could go, honestly. I don't have enough money. Okay. Okay. Watching Coblad eating pizza and chilling in Temperos and OSRS is a great Friday evening. Hell yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna eat for dinner. I'm probably gonna eat a Hot Pocket for dinner. I brown noted them. 2 Hot Pockets, in fact. There's some soup I could heat up. I'm trying super duper hard to not order food, guys. It is Convenience is a bitch. It is tough. Like, it's so much more cost efficient if you just go out and buy it. And even that's not as cost efficient as groceries, which are still expensive. So Hot Pockets it is, I think. That's gonna be better for me anyway, to not go eat like a actual meal. Hot Pockets are just easy. And you like, they're consistent. You know what you're gonna get. There's not a lot of variation in a Hot Pocket, like the fucking food itself. Very standard. It's the same every time. Just depends on how long you cook it for. Then again, I've heard in the air fryer is really good, but that would take way longer. I've heard the air fryer is better, but I haven't tried it yet. I hope you at least got hyped for the epic Mr. Beast Camaro. I don't know what that means, but Mr. Beast gives me the willies, bro. Especially after watching the Meat Canyon video on him. He gives me the willies. Let's go next floor. I want to see how much health I have. Trying super duper hard. Hey, we have a lot of health, actually. Look! I look like a cool prehistoric person or something. Like I just got like dinosaur bones in my hair. Like I'm Ayla from Chrono Trigger, but not Ayla because she doesn't have bones in her hair, but like somebody from like her tribe. Okay. Brown note. You trying to take my charges? You can have my charges. Wilma Flintstone. Does she have bones in her hair? Wilma! La 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 la. Bum, 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 bum. I just can't find them. Hello? You're still here. Can't reach that. Hello, Jopton. What's up, buddy? We'll take key. I don't want to blow my machine up. I've been so hurtful to my machine. Hey, there we go. Can just bomb through here anyway, though. I don't want to have to go through that other room. It was annoying. Nice. Gold key this? Oh, no. Oh, no, bro. Guys, I'm almost out of 2 flavors of my gamer subs. I'm like 4 scoops away from being out of goof juice. And I'm getting low on acid rain. I have a lot of chug left. Chug is my least favorite of what I got. And I have half a container of caffeine-free lean and BBL. So I'm starting to panic a little bit. I might have to, like, am I allowed to use my own code to order my own shit? I don't know. Is that, like, illegal? I don't know. Getting like a kickback on it. So the more you use this thing, the harder it gets to generate something. But it generates coins and shit, so. Whose code would I use if not? I was using Soda Poppin's code before. Which, I mean, he doesn't need it. I probably should have used like a smaller creator's code, maybe. Like a Cobalt Strict code, you know? He's just a little guy. Just a little guy out here. This mod's devs are truly hateful. Hey, we made some bank off of that. I don't want that. I kind of want it. Ooh, you know what? I don't want to give 20 subs right now. Playing with the light switch, I see. We are flicking the light switch real good. I'm done flicking it, though. Ancient Chaos. Thank you for the prime. Oof. What's up, Dark Knight? Hello. Let's skip that. I'm feeling angel rooms today, I think. Ancient Chaos. In a world with normal chaos comes ancient chaos. An old, powerful entity born from the beginning of time itself. Oh, do I want that? Not really. Gonna lose my boner heart. That's fine. I have to kill chaos. It's not very friendly. Should be more friendly. Little claw pincher. Duct tape. Oh, you're addicted. Get fucked, bro. You're taking extra damage. Got the shakes, bro. You're so fucked. We got bubble theme here. Tadpoles. Slow rolling. Oh, pheromones. Ooh, yucky. Gross, Cams. Keep that to yourself. Shot speed down. Y'all are all getting screwed. Puberty. Okay. Have some hair. More addict. There's no good pills. Retro, they're all bad. Look at all the bad pills. Hey, Stout. Wow, it's just paying us in dividends, bro. This thing's okay. I don't think it screwed us too bad. Ooh, corners. Oh, dude, we got a Justice. Nice! We need tier 8 so bad. Adun Tassadar. Every, like, 6 months, I get the urge to play StarCraft campaign. StarCraft 2 campaign. Ow. Is that a reverse judgment? You had that the other week? Jeebs, thanks for the prime. Okay. I'm gonna take this pill. Somebody take a pill. You never played the expansion campaign? Which one? There was 2. Alright, if this is diarrhea, you're getting a free sub, Razor Rock. If this pill is explosive diarrhea, you're getting a free sub, okay? Ooh. Those are tears up. If someone hits horse pill, I'll gift a sub. You only own the base game, so you only had the Terran. You didn't do the Zerg or the Protoss campaigns. Golem's Rock. Hell's close by enemies and projectiles, but slowly drains in power over time. Can be recharged with batteries. Salt lamp. Spawns a radial shockwave when damaged. I don't really give a shit about that. Ta-da! Hello? Could you move? Okay. We love the BFF. Ooh, a little stew. I don't think I'm gonna take that, actually. I'm gonna dig a little deeper. Book touch. I don't really want to roll it that much more. I might not be able to afford anything. I think the Zerg are the coolest, but I'm best with Terran. Well, man, I don't know. I really like Protoss too. Terran are my least favorite, but I think they're the easiest for me to play. Zerg, I think, are the highest skill cap. And I think Protoss as a race is the coolest. With all their energy shit. And they're like big beefy units, and I'm not great at it, like warping stuff in. I never know if it's better just to turn everything into warp barracks, or if to just build it outright. With Zerg, you have to keep expanding your creep and building queens. And like the queen creep control, I think, is really tough. Is that a condom? I think it's supposed to be like a bubble. But hey, whatever, you know, whatever you want to imagine, I guess. Whatever gets you going. Coiffeur. I want to crunch that trinket back here. To another trinket and see what we get. Charms female enemies, occasionally fires freezing tears. Yeah, I don't want that at all. I could play with of course. Of course it does! Should have bought that bomb. Okay, we'll check the cursed room. There is a sack room. We could just sack a few hearts for a coin, I think. I don't like it, though. I haven't won any of my flips. I've won 0 flips. Okay, thank you. We may as well just go for it now. Oh yeah, I have a wafer. Why am I even... I don't give a shit. AWAS. Find a nice piece of debris on the ground and open up a door. Like here's a bone. There we go. Hey. Got here. Glass D20? Nice. All right, 2 more floors of being able to buy shit. I could get crazy and just move everything into one room and then D20 it. Like, how crazy are we getting here? Flooring upgrade. What the hell was that card? That looks like the water Yu-Gi-Oh card or whatever. The Infinite Space Marine 40k players. Yeah, what doesn't it feel like StarCraft's just based off Warhammer? And the Borg are kind of like the Zerg. It's crazy. They were just like, huh, what if we just like did this but like a twisty, just a little twist to it. It was a licensed game that fell through, so they were like, fuck it. We're still gonna use it. Kind kind of want this one room down. You can pick up the glass die. Just hold on. Just hold on, girl. Let me cook. I have lots more to pick up still. I'm gonna do a little shilling. If you guys want to help support the channel, we're getting sponsored to play Dice a Lot. It's the info section, the new game we just added down there. And if you give it a click, if it looks like something cool to you, it's like a roguelike dice. It kind of looks like King is Coming a little bit, where you're progressing through like different enemies and manipulating like a dice game with different characters and weapons to try to get through to the end. And if that looks like something that'd be cool to you, you can give the link a click. And every time you guys do that, it makes us look good for the sponsor and gets us cool sponsors. So helps me pay the bills, take care of the fam. It's gonna take a while for me to move all this stuff. The active is Golem's Rock. It lets me break a trinket and turn it into a golem trinket. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, we're gonna be playing that in a couple hours. For like 2 hours. Should be a lot of fun. I'm hoping I really like it. You'll get the first impression. I haven't even loaded it up yet. I just watched the trailer a few times. Doing some chores in Isaac. Just doing a little bit of cleanup here. A bomb would be even better right now. The main mod we're using to make the game more difficult, the only one that's making it more difficult, is FIEND FOLIO. It adds in extra characters, extra bosses, extra floor types, extra rooms, extra enemies, extra trinkets, extra mechanics. It changes the whole game, pretty much. Except for like the final bosses. It even changes some of the bosses. Like it adds a new Mother's Foot. Every time she stomps, she has fire around it and it spawns FIEND FOLIO enemies the whole fight. Pretty shitty mom fight, to be honest. Like, it's in difficulty. Okay, I think we just pop that. Glass 20. Not even sure if that was worth it. We did it. Flooded Caves 2. Those are fast. We've almost died a few times on this streak already. Any run where we start with 1 heart is going to be very tough. Some of the starter floors are really tough. So I think we're not done with Mega Bonk yet. I found a website where it talks about a lot of the different meta builds, and I want to try to master the meta before I start looking at maybe making my own ideas for builds, because I'll have an understanding on what is needed for each of the characters to get to that level, hopefully. It definitely seems like luck and experience tomes are must-needs on pretty much any character that you play in order to make it really far to the end. Or to even get a ridiculous score. I think you might be able to scale difficulty enough with your totems in-game and shrines if you're taking difficulty to offset the curse tome with something else for more damage, but in-game, I'm not sure, like, if you're going for, like, 1,000,000 points, if you have to have a curse tome for that. What's up, Teddy Pie? I'm doing pretty well. Boo. We wanted our shop. I got restock on the cock. Power. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, yep, that got me. Can you feel that? Tastes like pain. I like it. Oh, I'm a Seraphim. More flight. Woo! Oh, those are cool enemies. They're like the spitter babies, but they're also like the double flies, where when you kill them, they kind of split apart. Like a double fly would. What's alive? Crabmans. Got hooked on the Clover Pit game, but Cobalt hasn't played it for 2 days. I did... What? Johnny! I've been live for 43 minutes and I didn't play it yesterday. I never thought... We played Isaac mostly yesterday. I never thought I'd hear Johnny be like, yeah, that Clover Pit game, I want to watch Cobalt play that. Usually he's like, so Isaac, you know, like, I really like that game. The subathon changed me. He's grown. It's okay, Cobalt hasn't played Noida for 43 years. We just need another subathon, guys, and then we can do all of our weird experimental gaming. Golem's Orb. Shot speed, luck, soul hearts. Okay, that sounds good. Ooh, we got BFF with that. Crunch. I've just been playing the new Digimon game. How are you liking that? I've never played a Digimon game before. Anybody playing Final Fantasy Tactics? I really want to like it, and I keep like checking in on streamers that are playing it. And every time I do, it's just the same battle grid, and they're like save scumming over and over again. It's amazing. Oh, that's good, Kebab Thief. I don't like watching other people play Final Fantasy Tactics. I think it's boring. If I'm playing it, I probably don't think it's as boring because I'm the one controlling everything and making the decisions. But I cannot watch somebody play it. I cannot watch it. I'm like clicking off after 30 seconds, bro. Then I'll check back in like 2 days later. I did not play the original, no. I have the original. I have it on my iPad and I have it on Steam. War of the Lions or whatever. That's one of the few Final Fantasies I didn't play. I think I started with Final Fantasy VII as a kid. I started with Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, Super Mario RPG, Lufia 2, Breath of Fire 2. These are all RPGs that I started on as a kid growing up. And Pokemon on my handhelds. I played lots of Pokemon. I'd never played Earthbound, but we went back and played that on stream. It was pretty decent. I think I would have appreciated it more if I had played it when I was a kid. Final Fantasy-wise, I played 7 first. Then I went back and I played 4. I couldn't find 6 as a kid because they never, like... It took them a while, I think, to release that in America or something. But then after I had played 7 and 4... I started playing all the Final Fantasies when they would come out. So I played 8. I never finished 8. I got, like, pretty far in 8 to where Eden or whatever, your garden could fly. And then I quit playing it as much. And then I played 9. I didn't get very far in 9 at all. Then I beat 10. I thought 10 was awesome. And then I beat 11... or 12. I skipped the MMO. I didn't play the MMO. But I did the one with the gambits. And I did the one with lightning. The one with the lightning fell really flat for me. Because it was... the whole start of the game was super linear. Until you get out of Cradle or whatever the fuck it is. It was just super linear. Okay, so 12 and 13. 14 I didn't play, that's the MMO. 15 I played all the way through. I thought the ending was pretty trash. I thought it was pretty good, but I thought the ending was bad. And I felt they really missed the mark with, like, the demon version of the world. Is 10 worth playing today? Absolutely. They've remastered a lot of those old games, too. They remastered 8, they remastered 10, they might have remastered 9. I never played Suikoden, or whatever. I played Legend of Legaia, Azure Dreams, on PlayStation. Legend of Legaia 2, which I remember not being as good. Breath of Fire 3. What else did I play? I was sprinkling in a lot of Dota ARAMs around that time, as well as Warcraft 1, 2, 3, and StarCraft Original, too. And then I played Original Diablo. And then right when I found Original Diablo, Diablo 2 was just about to come out. And so that game was, like, mind-blowing when it came out, how good it was, like, life-changing. And I just spent so much time playing Diablo 2 with my friends. Then World of Warcraft came out and it was over. I never played, like, I barely played any other games for years besides World of Warcraft. But I would always play, like, all the Resident Evils, too, growing up. I played a lot of League. As soon as League came out of beta, I played League. Like, season 1 or 2. Might have been season 2, I'm not sure. The Blizzard ruined your life. Well, they're awful now. Another non-shop. I wouldn't say Blizzard ruined my life. I don't think I would have been... Those were very formative as years as a gamer for me. Of course, at the time, I thought gaming was a complete waste of time and I wasn't going to have any future in it ever, and I was going to have to just do something kind of nerd adjacent, like get a computer tech job or, you know, some shit like, basically just be like a computer tech or a computer programmer or something. Did I ever mess around with Dungeon Keeper 2? I didn't. I also never messed around with Monster Rancher, which is a big one. Wild Arms, I played a game called Wild Arms. I never played Legend of Dragoon. I never played Shadow Hearts. I know there's a bunch that I missed. I never played Paper Mario, although we did play a bunch of that on stream. And it was pretty good, it just didn't do well viewership-wise to, like, keep playing it. Xenogears, I watched my friend play like half of that. Oh, what the fuck? I also played Parasite Eve. I mean, I don't know what that thing is supposed to do, but I killed the shit out of it. That's Spun, baby. That's a Metal Gear Solid boss. Oh, is it? Okay. I actually bought the Suikoden series, the remakes, on Steam when they just recently went on sale. They went on like 50% on sale, and it was like 60 bucks for them, for both of them, the remade ones. But I had heard about them for years, so I do plan on eventually trying to play through some of them. I think my love for roguelikes came from games like Lufia 2 and the Infinite Dungeon in that game. There's an ancient cave once you progress far enough through the game where you can take your party to it, and it starts you off with no items on the first floor, and you have to grind enemies and look for the exit while also simultaneously finding chests as you clear through and kind of gearing your crew up. And you try to make it like down 99 floors. And every time you find a special blue chest, it can contain a very powerful item that you can take back with you to your normal game and use in your normal game progression. And then after you finish the game, it opens up Ancient Cave for you just to play, and you can pick any party you want at any time. And I think that was really awesome as far as like a roguelike. And then Azure Dreams, it's a game about a kid that lives in a town in the desert, and there's a tower with a bunch of monsters that live in it, and people go in there and find monster eggs and look for treasure. And you can go in and basically like take these eggs that you hatch monsters from, and you use them to fight other monsters. You also can fight yourself next to your monster, and you try to progress as far as you can in this dungeon, and you like level your weapons up, and if you die, you like lose your gear, and you have to pretty much start over again except for the monsters that you have. And there are quests throughout the game where you build your town up, and you can actually get like all these different girls in the town to like fall in love with you by doing their quest lines. And they have like different things you need to go in the tower to get, and like different mini games and stuff you have to play. And it was a very unique roguelike game that I thought was a lot of fun. And it was very challenging too. It's like the combat though, once you go in the tower, is grid-based, and all the floors are randomly generated, and the items are randomly generated, and there's like traps and stuff. So like your movement and your positioning when fighting like against the other monsters is really important. And you have to like progress far enough down where you find a feather to teleport out. And if you don't find a feather, if you die, you just lose all your stuff. And you can find eggs while you're in there too, and you take the eggs back to your house and you can like hatch them. I didn't really play Final Fantasy Tactics as a kid. Be cool if I could get a Skatole here. I need to find the shop. Anyway, my nerdy RPG rants. I'm trying to think if there are any other RPGs. I played Chrono Cross. I didn't really like it as much. I thought the sheer amount of characters that you could recruit and have in your party kind of, like, took a lot of attention away from... It made me care less about other characters. And I didn't even realize that it was supposed to be a sequel to Chrono Trigger until, like, 80% of the way through the game. I had no idea. And then I was pissed off that it was. I was like, this has nothing to do with Chrono Trigger. How is this anything to do with Chrono Trigger? House of Necrosis. I saw that Chrono game that looks like kind of like Dead Space, and it looks like a lot of fun. But it's like 60 or 70 bucks for like, looks like fun, should I try it? Wow. Dead Space-esque game. It's a lot of money for like something that I might not finish or refund or something, man. I played a little bit of Dragon Quest on stream. I didn't finish it. I didn't play it as a kid though, no. We're just gonna go. I think we're fairly strong. Oh, I know. I played all the Zeldas. I played Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I played original Zelda on Nintendo. My next door neighbor had the golden NES cartridge, and then I got the golden Ocarina of Time cartridge when that came out on the N64. I think that was the same year the N64 came out. I had Super Mario 64 and Legend of Zelda. When I talk about, like, RPGs, a lot of the time, I'm talking about, like, turn-based RPGs and not, like, adjacent RPGs like Legend of Zelda. Although I think the old school, like, Link to the Past would be more kind of along the lines of one of those RPGs than something like Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. I also never played Majora's Mask because as a kid, I didn't like the idea of losing progress when the day reset and like starting back in the same area. It really pissed me off. I had rented the game from Blockbuster and I played it for an hour and saw that that's how it was, and I just didn't touch it again. I also didn't like Wind Waker. I hated it, actually. And I played the whole thing. I beat the game. I thought it was terrible. I hated my little boat and being on the sea. I didn't like the art style. I was like, why would they go from a beloved art style of like Ocarina of Time to this garbage? I hated it. But a lot of people really like it. It's like a beloved Zelda game. I did not play Skyward Sword. I did play Twilight Princess, though. I thought Twilight Princess was really good. Okay. I heard Skyward Sword wasn't great. I didn't like Breath of the Wild either. I like the more explorative, almost Metroidvania type Zelda games, you know, where you feel like you're open to an area, but there's a couple of options of like different mechanics that you can go after to open up other areas, and then you can like backtrack to get to like secret heart pieces and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I didn't like that the equipment system of things breaking. I didn't like it being actually so open world. Link to the Past is my favorite Zelda game. I've beaten that on stream like 2 or 3 times over the years, I think. We've gotten it down to where we can beat it in like a stream and a half worth of time. It doesn't take too long if you know what you're doing and where you're going. take tier 8. Crucifix. Enemies killed by tears will turn into martyrs. Martyrized enemies will leave behind a short-lived ghost with an aura. Standing in the aura grants tears of damage and homing. Okie whatever. Yeah, I see what's going on here. Yeah, we got a pretty good start this run. Ooh. Ooh, what are y'all doing over there? Oh, bow, bow, bow. Look at that big ball. Burn, motherfucker, burn. Woo! Baton Kaitos. I want to get more into, like, the Persona shit, but the one that has appealed to me most is the new one, and I just haven't found the time to play it in my own personal time. The Persona Metaphor, but I really like the medieval setting compared to, like, the modern school, high school setting. Chaldean Axe. Quality 3. Periodically fires a piercing axe towards the closest enemy. The axe boomerangs back shortly after. I'll take the Chaldean Axe. What's up, Night Shadow? Hey, you got blonde hair. Not neat. Man, it's been so long since I've been here. God, how much things have changed. And hey, you got blonde hair. Not neat. I mean neat. Okay. I haven't played any Disgaea. I got gifted one by Lord CDM for the DS. Yeah, we had a subathon, and I had to dye my hair, Night Shadow. It was pink, but all the pink washed out. Now it's just like a fucking golden blonde. I probably could do a cloud hairstyle right now, but I want to see if I can go get a haircut tomorrow. Oh, there's our axe. Ooh, vampire survivor now, bro. It looks like Mom's wig from Isaac. Thank you. How many subs to shave your head on stream? 187. Because that would put us at 3569. Peppermint! I don't want freezy tears, bruh. I actually believe that we're going to be gassed out on subs until December, probably. After that subathon, because people went way too fucking hard. Way too hard. Go, Axe, go. Yes! Fire! Been following since 2013, Night Shadow. My boy. Yeah, no, we're still here. This is year 14. Over a decade we've been here on Twitch. Over a fucking decade. Crazy shit. Been here way too long. You can grind Disgaea games pretty much infinitely. Is that something you want to do? Slippy's Heart. Chance to fart while near enemies. Fart chance scales. Fart vary in type. I'll try it. I don't like the fart items very much, usually. We are farting, turns out. Time be going fast. We're just taking it one day at a time. Yeah, that's crazy, Althalus. What are you still doing here, buddy? Ow. They're making Eugenics right now. It's coming out in February. Flippy's Guts. I'm getting all the Slippy stuff. Edmund messaged me the other day, guys. And he was like, hey, I need your address to put you on the list for all the cool Mugenics stuff. And I gave him my address, then I was like, hey, I'm really sorry I didn't send you the voice files for Mugenics. I'm not really a voice actor, and I kind of got paralysis on it. And he was like, hey, no worries, I just wanted to make sure you were included. And then I was like, awesome, and then I was like, yo, where's that Isaac Magic secret lair? And he said he tried, but that he hasn't been able to get them to do it yet. One day, maybe. Give us the magic! Secret lair. I know, right? They've already done so many IPs. I don't want to know what that does if that gets on me. Maggie's Bio. The Blue Bobby. Yeah, the problem is the Play-Doh was for Extra Life. And the Furby is because Hasbro owns Magic as an IP. So anything like Transformers that they've already done, anything they already own is like an easy layup for them to try to force into the game. I could do like Mega Satan, but I think I'd rather just do another run after 53 minutes. I think we'd rather get to another run here and see what we can do. Start stacking some shit up. The Isaac Four Souls card game, you can clearly tell that that has a lot of Magic the Gathering influence, but it's not the same. If they're doing so, time for the World Cobalt game by last. Oh yeah, the will Cobalt win Gambler? True, we could do that. By the way, guys, if you're just joining us and you want to help out support the stream, you can click the link. It's like down there somewhere. I don't know. Check out Dice a Lot. Just click on the link. That's all you got to do to help us out. Easy, easy, easy. We're going to be playing that in a couple of hours. It is a high-stakes roguelike dice builder where every roll is a risk, every risk is a thrill, and every thrill teeters between triumph and disaster. Looks pretty cool.